What's up, you guys and girls? This is Tim Traver, the managing editor of the Diecast Collective. Tonight, depending on what part of the world you're from, this is a midweek feature. Don't worry, I'll put everything in the description box below, tell you what's packaged and open. Also, I want to let y'all know that we do have a little bit of change coming to the Diecast Collective blog. We only going to be doing videos one day a week, where it's going to be long form and a short. I got together with one of the members of the staff, and they think that that's a better opportunity, which I think it is moving forward. And it's nothing against anybody on the blog channel or here, nothing like that. It's more, we have more of the engagement side of with the blog channel. We get more of the shorts than we do with the long form. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing against the long form features, but we get more views with the shorts. Now, we do get some here. We do get them on mostly on the blog, but that's just the way that's the way how the algorithm works on YouTube, and the analytics really. I have to look into the analytics on it on both channels, but that's the way it goes onto that channel now. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, you're only going to be seeing blog stuff. Like, we're going to be doing like a short, like a 30-second or 30 seconds to about roughly about a minute. And then on Tuesdays only, we'll be doing one long form feature and a short. But we can also take that form feature, post it, and then turn around, take that feature, shorten it about a minute or a minute and some change, and post it on to the short side of the tab as well. So that's what we'll be doing now. It's just be more easier for me personally moving forward. It'll be more easier for me to do that kind of style of work instead of just putting 4 videos out a day. That does overwhelm. Not, I wouldn't say overwhelm, because that's being watered down too much. I think me doing four videos per day, that's kind of like toeing on the edge of breaking, like trying not to say anything wrong or anything, but it's kind of like toeing on how am I going to be able to adapt or adjust or anything like that. So moving forward, we are going to be doing 3 videos a week, but on Tuesdays, we're only going to be doing, for this channel, we can do a short and then we can throw a long form, or we can just do a long form and take the short out of that long form and just throw them up on YouTube. And that's what we're going to do moving forward. Moving forward, we're going to take a long form feature, post it up, and then take a short, then take that exact same feature, shorten it, and post it up on the short side of everything. And to be truly honest, I think that is actually what's going to be beneficial to the channels. And I don't think there's not going to be any hurt on it, but because I'm kept doing the style of 4 videos per week, that is kind of getting a little bit too much rambunctious. So in other words, I'm running more and more and more and more, and then I should be doing less, and that's kind of taking less out of the channel for the weekends if I wanted to do a post or something. So moving forward on Mondays, Wednesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, we'll be doing short base on the blog channel. On Tuesdays, we'll be doing the late week, or we'll be doing more of the long form feature and then breaking it down to a short as well. On here, you're going to be getting on here, you'll probably be getting the same kind, long form and a short. So you're getting 3 videos basically to term it up, or trying to get it termed up, you're getting 3 videos per day. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, you're getting 3 videos per day. You're getting 2 shorts and 1 long form, and that would be on here. Tuesday, you're only going to get 1 long form, but you're going to get a short to go with that long form feature on the blog. Or on the main channel, it's not going to change. Still going to be the same anecdote, same everything, but it's just only going to change on the blog. And there's nothing against the blog channel. It's just we're trying to change the format a little bit. We're trying to change up the styling a little, but we're still showing the same stuff. Because I talked to somebody that's with my team, and that team person was like, that's kind of a little bit more suitable for you. And that way you don't have to adjust. So right now, because it's slow time right now, because we're in the winter months, that's kind of like the adjustment period, or the try and true formula methods or ways of doing things. But because of the way that the formats are going to be, because there's a lot of stuff that we took away over a year ago that's going to be on the shelf for a while, because we just don't have certain kind of cars, or we're not getting certain kind of things in stores. And that's nothing against anything. What I'm saying though is I'm trying to shift in it's more like me shifting, but pivoting on that shift. So with me shifting and pivoting every so often, it's not confusing, and I'm not trying to make it confusing. But the basic way of saying it is we're changing and pivoting, trying to make the channel grow more. But you can also go back and watch the old content I have on both channels. You don't have to necessarily watch the current ones. You can go back and watch when they first started the channels all the way to now. It doesn't matter. I don't have a problem with it. Because honestly, that's just the way that the channel is going to work. And there's a lot of things that I am not, like, look, in the past when I done it with this channel, on the main one, when I had my old phone to my new one, I didn't have a mic. The only mic you had is on my phone. That's the only mic you were hearing, and then you'll hear console sounds in the background. Go back and listen to it. There's some of them I have to be super close to the actual phone. But because now I have a mic, you can't hear anything else. It's completely blocking it out. So now you have where you can only hear me. Plus, I got a canceling mic on, so it's canceling out any other thing that's going on in the room. You might hear a little bit, but not a lot. But I am in the process of upgrading mics here soon. I saw another mic a while back, and it's actually one where you just plug in. It's like where your headsets will go if you're listening to music on your phone. It's just only an insert to that. And I think if I do that one, it will probably come out more clearer. Because if you listen to this, it doesn't sound clear, but I'm going to make it clear. And I think there was a wireless, or you could strap a wire to it. I'm not 100% sure. I have to look into it a little bit further. But then again, I could use it on this phone. So that'd be another win-win right there. And if I can use it on this phone for right now, that'd be okay. Because at least I'll have a different style mic that I can use. And then it'll help a little bit more better on the channel. So moving forward, yeah, having 2 different style mics may not work because there's going to be a lot of confusion. But also at the same time, it saves me the trouble of what do I do if there's something going to happen. So if I'm calling everything on the fly like I always do all of my life, that may not affect it as much. But moving forward on this channel, nothing's changing. We're still doing the same format. we're doing feature. We're doing a short and a feature. It's just those 3 days of the week on the main channel or on the blog channel. You're gonna get those 3 days of shorts. And if I wanted to drop a long form feature, I can. I could also do this. I'll also do this, and I'm keeping this in consideration. I can make a long form feature and drop it as a short. And then later on the weekend, I could just drop it out as a regular, or on evenings after everything I'm done for the day, I could just drop it as an early or mid or late week feature. I could do that too. There's no possibility I could do anything. So moving forward, we're going to be trying to adapt to that channel a little bit differently than this one, because we're going to kind of keep everything separated and see how that works. Moving on from that, I gave y'all about 11 minutes of spiel, and someone probably won't get confused, but I'll reiterate it one more time, and I'll make it short and sweet to this one. On the blog channel, we used to do where we would do a long form feature and a short. That is not going to be like that now. Starting next week, or starting today actually, I just filmed an actual short for this vehicle, this Bronco. So I can also go back and make a long form feature, no problem, and post it up later on in the week or in the weekend, whatever. I'm not going to do that right now. I wanted to just change it up to make it where you can actually have a short. But I also will probably put in the description box if I'm able to on this channel. So that's what I'll do. Or if you're subscribed to both, hey, you got both. Oh, that's cool. So originally what we do was on the blog we would film a short and then a long form feature throughout the week. We are still doing that, but only Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays we're doing shorts only. Tuesdays are the only days that we're going to put a long form feature out and a short. That's the only 2 days. That's the only day we're doing that. On this channel, you're getting the same concept as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You're getting short films, short videos, and long form features. That's what you get on this channel. The reason why we're doing that on the short is because we kind of want to branch away from the long form features for a little bit, which there's still going to be some coming in, like every Tuesday will be like that. But we're trying to shift and pivot so people can say, oh, okay, well, I got to go into this channel to watch that form feature. Yeah, because on this phone that I have right here in front of me, I only got so much time on that thing before it cuts out on me. That's why I'm limited to what I'm saying on there. So that's why I always prefer to y'all to do this channel, because this one I can just do a 30, 50, I can throw up a 6 to a 20-minute video and boom. And that's what I do. So it's more beneficial to me to do it on this channel than it is on that one. Also, so that's the reason why we're doing that. Giving more clarity on the context of that. Now, we do have some updates to the channel. I got all of the cars, the big scale cars are coming. They should be here in a moment of time. I don't know when. I don't know what dates are going to come, but they'll be coming in soon, hopefully. We're supposed to have nasty weather coming in this weekend, so it kind of probably will hold it. I don't know. We'll find out when that comes. Or maybe we'll just, who knows what happens. So I'm not gonna go through all the theories, conspiracy theories, all that jazz. I ain't gonna talk about the weather. Can't control it. I'm not gonna go into that. I'm gonna keep it like it is. That's why I made a little comment. I'm gonna move on. Now we're gonna pivot and shift, because that's the theme of every type of show we ever do. It's shift and pivot. So I pivot and shift. So now we have This Bronco here came in last night. That's cool. I have one car that I have gotten, which is the Honda Civic Blue. The reason I'm not doing that article yet is because I'm waiting for the other car to come. Unfortunately, I'm still waiting on the seller to post or to put it out. Now remember, if you recall right, back in September of last year, I had the exact same issue. So I'm not going through this issue again. And I'm gonna make it clear enough. Last year, if you want to go back and listen to it, it's last year. I talked about it, but I'll talk it briefly here. So last year, last September, the September 13th, I went to go, and I can't believe I'm remembering this, as bad as my mind is. I have too many CTEs. Anyway, that's a different story another time. But anyway, so last September 13th, it's like the day after September 11th. We're not going to get into all that conversation. But last year on the 13th of September, or is it 12th, 13th, whatever. Okay, I saw a pickup truck just like this gold one right here. I was going to use it for my 4x4 episode. All right, well, yeah, it didn't come out right. Apparently, I had to wait all that week. Didn't show. That Sunday, I went a file a report. I got my money back on a Tuesday or Wednesday. Well, that same fate, it might be happening again, guys. And that's what I'm telling you right now. If you got to be careful with yourself because you don't know what these buyers are doing, these sellers are. Yeah, granted, this seller is like 30 minutes up the road from me, and I don't care how far or how near the person is. Honestly, I don't like when person is literally sitting there like, oh, I just took your money and you can't get a refund. Actually, yes, you can get a refund. I'll tell you why. You have to wait after so many days. You have to wait till that Sunday, after that Sunday, to actually request a refund through eBay itself. Now, eBay really has to tell the person, hey, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, you have to do this or what? That's what's going to happen. I have a feeling in my brain, I have a feeling in my gut that this is the exact same thing that's going to happen again. And I looked at it again today and I have seen no changes at all. I don't know where the dude's at or this individual is. I don't know if it's a dude or woman, whatever. I don't know where this person is, where this person's doing, and they're shady. And I'm not going to reach out to them. I reached out to that one guy or that one individual seller last year, didn't get no response back. I waited almost a week and I haven't heard. So, with that being said, I'm going to try to, maybe I was thinking about reaching out and see what the seller was going to tell me. But then again, I'm like, nah, you know what? I ain't going to reach out. I'm not going to do nothing because it's going to come into the exact same effect again. So basically, bottom line is you have to watch when you go on eBay. It doesn't matter how close or how far you are from whoever the seller is. You have to be careful on what you buy because you don't know if that person is going to be, and that person could be understandably out of town. Who knows? I don't know. Not that person. But that person, if they're going to go out of town, they should have a post on top of it say, hey, I'm going to be out. I'll be back on this date. Okay, cool. You let us know. And that's something that I don't want to deal with because I don't want to deal with that kind of thing. And I'm not saying nothing negative. I'm just speaking that I don't want to wait that long for somebody to return back and get the order and shipped out late. That's not what I want. I want the thing come to me as quick as possible. In like 3 or 4 days or whatever, and that's fine. That's cool. I'm keeping track of the time, and we're almost at 20 minutes. So, as I digress, I'm going to wait until Sunday and see what's going to happen. And then I'll keep y'all posted on it. Don't worry. But I'm going to let y'all know this right now. I'm going to have to probably reach out and say, hey, to whoever, and this is what's going on. And I've been scammed like this twice. This is twice now I'm going to get scammed. And this is why I'm telling y'all got to be careful what you buy online because you don't know what's going to happen. Now, if this person is shady as heck like I think it is, then there's no reason for me to deal with business again. I'll literally will leave a negative comment on them and I'll be nice and professional. But keep in mind, I'm going to have to ask the other person on my team, I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, let's go ahead and find this car someplace else and see if we can get it for less, which that's hardly to believe. But I may have to go ahead and redo that. So I'm over 21 minutes, guys and girls. I'm going to start wrapping this up a little bit. But as I'm saying, though, I'll keep you posted on that. I may end up having to buy another car. So what? It's a big deal. It's part of the business. Also, I'm gonna let y'all know a little status update. Yes, I'm getting the Regal and the two. I'm getting the Regals here soon, so they'll be coming in. And then also I'm gonna get all of the other stuff, but there is a slight little update to this. So I found the rescue squads. I found the fire trucks. I found the rescue squad, the fire trucks, and I found the ambulances and stuff for the first responders. Now I'm gonna let you know this right now, and also the school buses. I'm gonna let y'all know this right now. I paid a lot of money this 2.5, 3 month span, and it is now killing me. I am not gonna lie. It is definitely killing me. So I may have to start quietly like reducing the spending a little bit because the cost is getting a little bit, which is fine. But I did overspend a little bit extra to some of these older style vehicles, which you'll see soon. But again, like I said, these are because I'm bringing in the other cars that need to be for the films, and I'm trying to get all the content that I need before I start filming certain videos for these certain monthly things. And also, I got the all the GT40s coming, or GT90s, excuse me. All the GT90 concept cars are coming in. Now I have to work on the early year muscles. I found some, but I'm not getting them yet. I kind of want to go back and try to find that that Civic over there, and I want to get that as quickly as possible so I can start doing that video out for y'all guys, for you guys and girls as well. But like I said yesterday, go back and check out yesterday's video. I've done it already. It's up. It's later year muscle cars, including 80s. Next month will be 4x4 vans. March will be, like I said, first responders, police, fire, rescue, and also education. And then in April will be GT1 through GT3 cars, race cars, street cars, whatever, street race, rally cars, street and race, and also concept cars as well. Those are all on the docket for the next 3 months. And then later on down the road, I'll get construction site cars and all that stuff, and then we'll go through that. Some point later on down the road, we'll revisit the early years of we'll do hot rods and early muscle cars, so pre-dawn to everything. I think everyone's going to love these videos. Everyone's going to enjoy them. I know it's kind of like weary about it. Well, just stick around and keep tuning back because some of the stuff that I saw when I was a kid, I'm bringing them back to the channel, and this is something for everyone else can see and enjoy it. Hopefully, everyone enjoys these videos. With that all being said, I hope everyone enjoys my 25 minutes of random talking. Sorry for all, but there's a lot of bullet points that I had to get through to make this video today. I'm sorry if I'm over 20 something minutes into the video. My apologies, but I wanted to get some things off my chest a little, talk a little bit more about what's coming up in the future, and also I want to give y'all little updates and little chances to fix everything that I might have missaid or misquoted yesterday on the video as well. But like I said, on top of the video, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays we're doing shorts only. We used to do 3 days of short and long form. We're going shorts for right now until we get more content built. Then we'll go back to that format. On here, it'll be Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, short and long form features. That's including on Tuesday on the blog as well for the short and long form features on the Tuesday Retro series, weekly and monthly. Anyway, guys, girls, I hope everyone enjoys this program. I hope everyone enjoys the video. Sorry for the long talking. I do apologize, but I just wanted to come on here, just talk to y'all, get y'all a listen to a little bit of a few things that come in down the pipe, so to speak. And like I said, I'll put everything in the description box about this Bronco. I'm not gonna put the color package to open. I'm just gonna put the year, make, and model. Same thing on the actual blog or on the blog, and including a short. So anyway, with that all being said, I hope everyone enjoys this video. I hope everyone enjoys tomorrow's video, because tomorrow's video I'm going to pop open one of the 5-packs and we're going to do a couple videos off of that, a couple cars off of that. And that all being said, until next time, this is Tim Traver, the managing editor of the Diecast Collective. You have yourself a fantastic day. And I'm going to relax a little bit because I'm out of breath. Until next time, we're out.